Thank you. Blessings, everyone. I have no idea if anybody's on here. I'm so technical. Let me see if I can get some kind of chat up here so I can see it. All right, and I hope I'm on the correct one. I have more than one YouTube. I see Sherry. Okay, is there anybody else on? I want to make sure I'm on the correct YouTube, because the other one's just a little one. Okay, I must be. Hello, Flora. Hello, Sharon. Okay, very good. Gonna switch this. All right. Okay. Blessings, everyone. This YouTube keeps going backwards and I can't see it. All right. Hello, Marta. Hello. I can see if I can see everyone's names. I'm going to move this up top. It'd be much easier. There we go. Sinove, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Donna, Bridget, hello. April, hello. Bo, hello. Frod, I hope I said that right. Okay, let me move that up. Mayanama. All right, so hi everybody. I'm doing something a little different. I'm going back to the way I used to do things in the very beginning years ago, like 2016 and stuff, where I would go live when there's a transmission that was coming in. Let me see. Go live when there. Yeah, I don't need that on. And can you let me know, everybody let me know, someone let me know in the chat if you can hear me okay, please? Because I'm not so technical. I'm just trying to make sure this is on. Let me see. Hello, Kayla. So if someone can let me know if you can hear me. And I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it Haig or Heat? I don't know. Okay, all good. Thank you, Donna. Okay, very good. Very good. And I don't know if there's I think there's a delay too, so apologies. All right, so, woo, so much going on. Oh, where did that come from? There's a big thumb on my screen. I actually created a video for May energy with transmissions and all kinds of things. And I was like, not going to post it. So this goes in with some of the May energy that's going on, which is clarifying things. Like there's more clarity coming in. There's more in the moment. I'm going back to the way I did things in 2016, where I did things in the moment like that, where spirit was like, boom, go, get on live. And so I'm going to be doing that more now, instead of creating the videos, having to edit them and all that. Because for me, I want to explain, it was more frustrating that way. I'm like, for me, it feels like to be in the moment is to just go live. That's how I always did it, until certain other people were saying, you need to do it this way. That's not professional, blah, blah, blah. And for me, I was like, oh, Okay, so I'm going back to what feels right for me. So the energies that we are all being pushed into is to really tune into that moment and continue, gracefully to take that plunge, that leap of faith, and do what feels right for you. All right. So I'm going back to this. So I will be doing more lives. I've got lots of lives that are scheduled on my Patreon, but that's specific stuff. But this is going to be like a transmission for the day. If all of a sudden I feel that coming in, instead of just doing on the earth, I'm going to come in and deliver it for everyone. Okay. Hello. Oh, and I know everybody's from all over. Could be France. Bridget, Melissa, Flora. Okay, wonderful. Okay, wonderful. Let's do this. So one of the things I want everyone to really feel within themselves, I'm just sending some energy. As we've been going through this transformation since March around, there was an eclipse in March with the moon, and then we had Resurrection Sunday with Easter, and went into the solar eclipse, and then we went into that massive light in the month of April that I've been talking about since November, that I said was coming. And that light is expanding us. It's expanding the soul within you, expanding your soul. It's expanding your light body, depending on where you are in your process. Okay. And please don't judge yourself if you've just woken up. Okay. Everybody's doing everything as they're supposed to in their own divine time. So as we are going through this light expansion in April and now into May, you can feel that expansion happening, because it's pushing to the surface the stuff that you really need to feel and to see for yourself what is working for you. Okay, as you're expanding in your light, okay, your light, your body, all your bodies, everything. Some of you are going into mental clarity, some of you are going into emotional clearing, some are going into physical healing, and a lot of times the physical healing doesn't necessarily mean it's just from this life. But this is going on. It is going to affect everyone, and with the beautiful codes that are coming in from the sun, which they're calling X flares and I think M. These are codes coming in, okay? My guides have specifically shown me this. I've written about it in my newsletters. If you do not get my newsletter, there's so much detailed information there that I don't do on videos, and I don't post it in places. Make sure one of these sides is my website. I know when I point to one, it's usually flipped in the video. I can never figure it out. So one of these sides has my website. Get the newsletter because it's a download. The one for May was a transmission from the Lyrans, and it's really powerful. So you'll want to go in and read that. Really important, because I don't have it on here. I don't have it anywhere else. So make sure you're getting that. But they also talk about in depth, more like scientifically. They use words that I don't use. What's happening to your physical body, what's happening, what you're going through. Okay, so clarity is one of the things that's really coming in. And I'm going to tell you, by the end of April and in the beginning of May, as I always teach from experience, okay, even though I'm a walk-in of an expanded version of myself, I still have experiences to be able to bring the information. So in the beginning of May, there was just so much going on, so much getting thrown at me all at once. I'm like, all these things, requests to be on shows, all these things, demands. I'm like, and I was going literally nuts. I was like, I can't handle this. I can't handle this. I'm saying I can't handle this. I went outside, I just got on Gaia, and I was like, breathe. I had to center, come back into my heart and stay there, because there was just so much coming in and in. And I've always been like that from the transmissions. It's like stuff coming in, constant. But this was like not just the transmissions. It was like the 3D collective coming in, the 4D people wanting healing, this, and I have my sessions turned off. So I was like getting bombarded. I went outside, I connected with Mother, and don't forget that we are Gaia, We are Gaia. I've explained that in videos long ago. But I connected with her and I just felt this sense of ease and this peace come over me, and this just beautiful love. It just kept me right back, took me right back into the heart, you know, and we all get this, like we get pulled out and, you know, you've got to go right back there. So when I was there, it literally brought me clarity. Okay, can't do this, can't do that, not going to do that, not even going to look at that. Because it was taking me out of my element, and my element and everyone's element is love. It was taking or trying to, it's almost like a test of, do I want to get pulled into that 3D reality? Or do I want to be here, which is where this feels right? This feels right. This is my comfort zone. That divine love and that sacred heart. So that's happening. A lot of you are going through clarity this first half of the month. You're really going to be feeling it. You're going to be sealing things. Some of the things might feel frustrating, okay? Because you might be like, what am I supposed to do about this? But if, okay, let go of the but ifs. Take the leap of faith on what feels right for you here. And I've been teaching for a long time, follow your sacred heart, follow your heart, follow when you have that excitement or that joy in your heart, something just feels good and you just know in the depths of your being that this is what you're supposed to be doing, follow it, okay? Don't put it, my clients know, I always say, don't put it up on the shelf and put it away for later, because it will probably not be there later, all right? And then you're gonna go back around that really long route where there's obstacles to come back in and meet yourself in the same place you should have been in the first place. Boop. So, Mariana, oh, Christine says she loved the newsletter. Oh, thank you, Christine, for saying that. Macaria. It's so lovely to see all of you on here. Hello, Luna, Luki. Hope I'm saying that right. Fatima. Sakrastesh, Namana'i. Love Light Shining, hello. Miriam, hello. Marie or Mary, hello. So that is the first thing, okay? Ma'urakadashna, maraskaratenera, machna'i. Okay, feel that. Nai. So with that light expansion, it's bringing clarity. We are going to continue to have this light expansion in the physical body, the mental body, the emotional body, the etheric body, the astral body. Everything is expanding, and your quantum field, your quantum light quotient is expanding. So I'm going to say something not out of ego. I'm going to say something because how my guides had shown this about me years ago. And they call me a pillar of light, and there's a lot of us on the planet, okay? But there's those of us that are, everyone's a pillar of light, okay? There's those of us that are pillar of lights that hold a really high frequency, a higher light quotient. So because we bring in certain codes into the planet all the time, for the new ones, and we anchor them, and then everyone else as pillars of light, you take those codes and you expand them through yourself. And that's why I say everyone's a pillar of light. So there's times when I'm very quiet, and it's because I'm holding this new frequency for days before it literally is fully anchored into the earth. I know there's some others that do that as well, but that's going to continue. And especially with what's coming in from the sun, these codes coming in, it may feel like a little disruptive, but what it's doing is it's coming in to bring through for you. Good day, good evening, good morning, all. Deepest gratitude for allowing us to speak with you. We wish for all of you to know that each of you are getting activated at your cellular level through transmission on a daily basis for what is right for you. The codes that come forth through the great central sun and through your sun are to allow you to align yourself with the frequencies of who you truly are. Source. And we know when we bring these transmissions and speak this truth, many run and say, we cannot be God, because that is blasphemy. That is a belief on your planet. Know who you are. It is here in divine light and love that we come to you from. Source is light. We believe that your religious books say in words, God is light. Feel that. Understand that message. Light and love, love and light. Do you understand now? Some of you have already known this, but others don't. We are not here to convince you of anything that you already know within your heart. We are only here to bring forth the message. To know that your planet is changing and you are changing. To bring divine peace and love. To know that this peace and love is within you. And as Keleena had stated, what did she do? She went to the earth. She connected with Gaia, Mother. And that peace and love returned. This is who you are. It is a matter of staying there that has been challenging for humans. You will be tested on a daily basis with everything that is coming to your earth now. But what we have delivered to Keleena many times is to hold your frequency and vibration and create the reality that you wish for Earth to be. Because when all of you create as a whole, and all focus on the same thing as a whole, this is when your reality shifts. However, please know, there are humans across your planet that live, we will say, the indigenous. They do not have a phone. They do not have your internet. They do not know what's going on in the 3D world. Therefore, will they be creating the same reality you will? Will they be part of the whole? They will not be creating the same reality, but they are still part of the whole. Because in their reality, they're already in a fifth dimensional state of being and how they choose to live. We are not telling you you have to go live in a jungle. What we are trying to show you is that you all have a jungle in your mind, a juggling jungle. Get out of that. Move into love. Love is where peace resides. Let the others play their games. And as they do, you send love and healing. You send love to the ones playing the games. You send love to the outcomes of the games because you do not accept what is happening. Because it doesn't feel right in you anymore. And why not? Because you've been ascending. All of you. All of you that are listening and that will listen. You're attracted to this transmission because you are ascending. And with love and compassion, caring and kindness in your heart, you're changing. And you see this. It's as simple as letting someone else have the closer parking spot at your stores. It's as simple as opening a door for someone again and letting them go first. Helping someone load their car. Helping a lost child find their parent. It's love and kindness, caring and compassion, which most of humanity lost. And much of humanity is still lost in with technology. And what we would like to say about this is give yourself so many hours a day for technology and turn it off completely. And we are going to advise all of you, you turn off the Wi-Fi, you turn off your Bluetooth, and you turn the phones off completely and the computers completely. Put them in a space and place in the house where you are not near them. It is very important for your bodies. And it is very important for your urge to get back on them. Because it takes you back into the jungle. Be with yourself. Be in silence, be in peace, be with your families in love. Enjoy them again, like you used to. And maybe some of you are so young you've never had this. You've never experienced this. Mother Gaia is your playground. Not a video game. It compels us to watch you. We see where you're going. We know the truth. And in order for you to save your existence upon this planet, follow what feels right for you. This is what she was speaking about. In love, we thank you for allowing us to speak and to co-create. May you all shine as the divine human beings that you are. Kerate misikuro nushna. I'm going to drink a little bit because I always get super thirsty when they channel. So I said there would be channeling transmissions. Okay, I hope that you took that to heart and what they were saying. It's peaceful. It's peaceful to be able to feel the transmission that comes through and to know that what they are bringing is in alignment to everything that's happening for you. So it's all in love. Okay? Yeah. Indigo, thank you. Yes, it's a beautiful transmission. Hello, Ilana. Robin, hello. K, Fire to the Rain, hello. VM, hello. So, okay, I'm going to go through these solar storms that we're having, these big flares and everything. you will notice it can affect the physical body. You can either A, be super tired or be like wired. You might have headaches or like physical pains coming up. And sometimes the physical pains are connected. No, I'm just going to say all the time because they just said all the time. The physical pains are connected to something that you need to tune into, that's being revealed for you to be healed. So tune into that pain and see, you know, what energy system it's closest to, or chakra system, whatever you wish to call it. And know that from that one, you know what that's connected to, and tune in, dive in, and to see deeply what is showing itself for you, that's coming up to be healed. Okay. I keep getting the so I don't know, a lot of you know that I am super, super, super sensitive. I am a Blu-ray, but I'm also a rose and gold ray. They're like two combined as one. It's different. So the Blu-ray is my sacred voice transmission. But as a super sensitive empath and the Blu-ray, we are so tuned into the earth. Even since a child, I always know when it's going to rain. I know when it's going to do something, when something's coming. And I'm really feeling something's going to be happening. You know, certain days I'll wake up in the middle of the night, I can feel like tremors in my body. So I know there's going to be either an earthquake, or when I get pressure in my sinuses, I know that there is a weather system coming that's going to bring a lot of rain or tornadoes. And I was having that actually earlier, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, I can't remember. So much pressure. And I was like, okay, there's some kind of pressure sister coming somewhere. There's going to be tornadoes and stuff like that. And I'm in Sedona, so we don't get tornadoes. But I was like, where is this going to be? It ended up being across the Midwest. And I was woken in the middle of the night with it. And so yeah, so I'm still feeling right now that there's still more coming. I don't feel that this is going to stop through this year, because when I go back to that 2004 vision I had with the 20-year countdown, which ends this year after the day after Christmas, I saw so much happening. And the last part of the vision I saw was just so much water in the mountains. So there's still stuff happening. It's nothing to be afraid of, because Gaia is doing exactly what she needs to do. And she calls it earth shaking. That's when I talked to her. She said, it's my earth shaking. It's earth shaking. She's shaking her body to bring up and shift the vibration frequency, the energy of the places that there's something going on either under the ground there or above the ground. And you might be thinking, oh, but all the innocent victims. Yes, they are innocent victims. They are not victims, but they are innocent souls that might be part of it. But we always need to remember that we signed up to be in certain places and spaces on the earth for whatever it is that we needed to experience. So this is still going to continue. I don't watch the news, but somebody sent me, one of my Patreon members sent me that tornadoes were going through the Midwest. The next day they sent it to me, going through Ohio, and that's where I'm originally from. So one of my kids is there. But yes, that's going to continue. Okay, in all over the world, because she knows exactly what to do. She's in charge of her body, just like you are in charge of your body. No one should be telling you what to do with your body. She's going to be like, okay, I don't like what's going on here. And that's what's going to happen. The other thing that I'm really getting is the creation. Okay? So much is dismantling, and I've been saying this for years. As it's dismantling within you, as your beliefs and your programming and patterning and behaviors are dismantling within yourself, the earth is dismantling. Things that are not working for us are dismantling, and it's going to continue more and more in this cycle, in this evolutionary cycle. All right, so as you keep continuing to allow yourself to expand with this light and flow in love and grace, and know that That's stuff that's been against humanity, or stuff that's been against souls on the planet. That's just not for me. You're going to dive into start creating new pathways, new realities for yourself. And some of you will be creating things that you're going to be doing with your work. You're in creation of your own new self. Okay. Through the process, you become that higher version of yourself. And the creations that I'm seeing are not only creating products, but creating yourself, creating product, creating, for some of you it will be content, um, uh, creating your whole family's new life. So like sometimes when one parent wakes up and they have the woof, everything comes in, they start to dismantle everything in the home that they know in their inner knowing is not right for the family. They start recreating everything on the home front. I also see much more people, and I've talked about this for a few years, since like maybe late 2019, gardening, growing your own foods, growing your own vegetables. I'm seeing this more and more. Boom, boom, boom. You've got to do this. Some places you're going to need to do it. But doing it out of pleasure and doing it out of love for yourself, love for your family, because a lot of the stuff, that's being sold to you anymore is so full of, I'm not going to say certain things. But back to the basics. I've been talking about this since 2019, maybe 2018. We're going back to the basics, and it's a good thing. And technology is still here. Technology is not bad as long as you don't abuse yourself in the technology. And this is what the beings are saying right now. Do not abuse yourself with the technology. And abusing yourself means you're on it all day. I know people that have 3 phones. I'm like, how do you do that? Oh, no way. Can't even handle one. But they've got 3 phones going, 3 phones going, 3 phones going. Then they're on the computer. And then I'm like, oh, no. That's abusing yourself with technology. First of all, the EMFs and radiation. But second, where is it keeping you? It's keeping you stuck in that vice. They're calling it a vice. You're stuck in that vice. Okay? That's not where we want to go. We still need to create that divine balance within ourselves. You still need the amplified amount of time on Gaia. Barefoot. Okay? I don't care if you're naked in the water, whatever. Do what you need to do. Do follow your heart. Just don't get arrested. Some places you can't. But get on Gaia and be in that oneness, be in that stillness, be in that love, and open your heart frequency, because this is what happened. We're being pushed to be in this heart frequency. And when you're on a phone, there's no heart frequency on your phone. Unless you're listening to music, that's heart frequency, but still, you're still getting bombarded with radiation and EMFs. Okay? So allow yourself to create, but creating by allowing the information to come in. Allowing yourself to feel it, to expand it if it comes in joy, and to do it in that moment. Start it in that moment. Because a lot of times when that joy is there, it's like, oh, I'm getting this. Write it down. Start working on it. Let it start to expand. Let it evolve for you. Let it evolve for humanity, depending on what you're doing. Because when we're allowing ourselves to receive from our higher self, who's giving you that, your higher self, your soul is your higher self. When you're receiving that information in that moment, that is your higher self. I've said this way back in the beginning. Your higher self will never take you down the wrong path, ever. Because that's who you are. You're just in this physicalized version of yourself. Okay? Hello, Elevate with V. Hi. If anybody hasn't caught her channel, she's got a beautiful podcast channel. I was just graced and to be on there. Check her out. Highlight resonance. Hello. Hello, Rose. Indigo Felicia. Hello. Shiny Dragon. Hello, Shiny Dragon. Robin, Cosmic Heart Wizard. Cassandra Miller. Hello, hello. We've got some You'll have some stuff coming in. Hello, Victoria. Okay, I see someone saying psychic attacks. So drop in your heart. We'll see what the transmission is going to come in. The other thing is, with these attacks, a lot of times, I know that they always say you don't need to protect yourself. If you do, you're going to invite attacks, okay? A lot of people say that, all right? So, Galactic Earth Starship, hello. Michelle, I love that. Sequoia Ravenman, hello everyone. So Cassandra, just stop typing, okay? Stop typing, just stop. No, I'm not doing live readings on here, but I'm going to bring transmission through. I'll bring transmission through. It's going to be for everyone, okay? Just stop typing because you're like in your head, okay? And so when we get in our head and we're blaming things outside of ourselves, that this stuff is happening to us from outside of ourselves, there's also something happening within you that's inviting, okay? So it's how we feel about ourselves. It's also how we regulate the divine flow within us. Okay, the beings are speaking. So if we're always in our head and we're always thinking somebody's psychically attacking me, or somebody's attacking me, somebody this, there's a point in space where you've got to come in and drop into that heart. You've got to be on the earth and just get out and be alone on the earth and connect with the earth. What they're showing is you're disconnected from the earth. A lot of people are. You've got to become one with her. Okay? Kami. Okay, we're going to have transmission, we're going to have vibration, we're going to have some activations here coming in right now. Okay, this is going to help you through this month. It's going to help drop in your heart, everyone. I now align and drop into my divine sacred heart. Allow that heart to open. If you don't feel energy, you don't feel your heart opening, it's okay. As long as you said that you're commanding your inner being to do that. You're commanding your body to do it. You're commanding your cells. You are in charge, just like I said before. Okay? Mara ana ana acha. There we go. Shh. Okay, this is the symbol for the Pleiades. And it was hijacked by others. Shama'a. Ho'oma ana ash. Naskara at erashkianta. Marudna machi. Kasut yarastari shtera. Mahaya. Release. Nam ana, nama echente, neskurstente, mefira enurne, kiki asa. Arana marachana, morushtaki, asa. Natu amani handa sania Release. Tachan mene. Sharestene imur. Mahar et ero eroshka. Sun urstam ura. Mar echa it irasta ora ene. Mof ura ne nechi. Kas it erostur an at kera. Vur usta ad eshtara ut mana. Moro. Sha. Release. We're complete. Thank you. Saka Aidni. Okay. We had the combination, we had Pleiadians in here, and we had the Lyrans come in as well. So there's a combination of those two energies. That's the first transmission you're going to get. So you should all have felt something. For those of you that feel energy, you will feel releasing. You're going to feel the activations in the body. One thing I want to say is with this is that one of my abilities is to initiate change. To initiate change within you, because it goes through the DNA to the cellular level. And so that's why I'm gifted to channel all the languages, okay? So it initiates change within you if you allow yourself to receive it. So always allow yourself to open up and receive it in your heart, because it comes from my heart to your heart, all right? Marianaka. So what it does is it activates at that cellular level, and anything that's around your cells that may look dark, okay? It literally it looks like a lightning bolt for me. That's only how they show me, so I understand, like a lightning bolt of light coming in, and it shatters what's over the cell. So the cell becomes more brilliant. The light body turns on, and that which needs to come to the surface to be revealed, to heal, starts coming forward. There are those of you that are going to run away from your own shadow side, and then you start blaming everyone else for your stuff. Okay, so you always have to look within yourself. All right, because everybody, remember, is a mirror reflection in some way for you. And even through with my clients, I can see certain things with my clients that are reflecting something for me, which is fabulous. It's always fabulous. So, yeah, I know a lot of people do. Thank you. Floating feather. Hello. Karen, hello. Nakirashta. So we're going to have another transmission because I already feel it building. My tongue's like vibrating. And so someone asked about Assisi. I have not gone yet, and I will tell you why. It is coming. I am still going to go. One of the things, I was also supposed to spend some time with one of my children before I went, but something came up for me, physical, and I want to explain this so that you all understand. I am a walk-in, okay? And I had 2 walk-ins in this life. One as a child, and the second one was in January 1st, 2015. And when you have a walk-in, and I talked about that on V's show a lot, and more in depth, because I haven't really talked about it a lot. I haven't really told too many people about it, because a lot of people tend not to believe you. My family never believed me. I do have a sister that is understanding now, and my kids are understanding. But when you walk in, this expanded version of yourself comes in. It's a higher version of yourself that comes in, and what happens is so much of the life that you have been living is like gone. It's like you don't remember it. It's wiped out. And they're saying it's because it's no longer relevant to you with what you're going to be doing now. So I had been preparing for a long time in automatic writing. They kept telling me, get ready, get ready, get ready. And I was like, what am I getting ready for? And that was what I had to get ready for. So I was constantly doing things and holding the family together. And I didn't remember a lot of this stuff. I have to have cell memories activated through triggers to remember this stuff. So recently, I wake up, well, I stubbed my toes on my right foot on my weights because I had been working out, and I I turned around and I went to walk into the bathroom and I went right into the way, and I was like, ah! So I stubbed my toes on my right foot. And they're okay now. I bruised them pretty bad, but it hurt really bad. Um, and then I wasn't able to sit Indian style with my right leg. It wouldn't go down. The leg wouldn't go down. And I'm like, what is that from? And it was hurting. And I hadn't done anything physical. And I'm like, what is going on? And then the last thing that happened is I woke up, a couple of weeks later with excruciating knee pain. And I'm like, "Ah, what's this?" Again, I've done nothing physical. So what it did is it went back to who I was before who I am now. Okay. I don't remember stuff. So I'm banging into things to have cell memories turned on. I still didn't understand why this was happening. So I've been on crutches and trying to heal this knee, and I had to go really deep within to see what this was from. And I had a lot of friends helping, and working with a light touch chiropractor here in Sedona. But I had to go really deep within, and she said, this is from the mechanics of your physical body, of who you were when you birthed. So the version of myself that was here before. Because everything, and I went and looked at everything, I went like dove really deep, and I asked my guides to show me. I had knee surgery in my 20s, and I was like, what? So there's a lot of stuff connected to the knee. And for those of you that saw my first hypnosis with Alba Wyman like 5 or 6 years ago, it says Sisters of Light, I think, on the title. I think it's number 164 if you want to go watch that. There was a big thing in there with my knees, and it was from previous lives, from someone named King George that threw me to my knees and chained me and wouldn't let me be off my knees because I wouldn't tell him how you create magic. So in this lifetime, I have a lot of stuff connected to the knee, not who I am now, but previous, that hadn't been healed. So I had to go and look. It went all the way back to a child, to like 5 years old. It went back to when I injured my knee at 14 years old in gym class, and nobody believed me, and I was in extreme pain for a year. When I was finally taken to the doctor said that she's just trying to get attention, because I was from a family of 9, which wasn't true. I remember crying all that night because I was in so much pain that the doctor even said that. A lot of the time it was the masculine energy not believing me when I'm in my truth. And then in my 20s, boom, I blew out my knee. Had surgery. I had to see everything. And the person that dropped me off for my surgery was not there when they came, when I was in the recovery. And this story, I want you guys to listen, because what I want you to do is you're going to feel some parts within yourself that it's going to trigger, okay? Things that may have happened, you need to come to be revealed, to be healed. So that person was a male that took me to the hospital and was supposed to be there for me when I came out of surgery, left. He wasn't there, okay? They paged him, they called him, wasn't there. My surgery it was supposed to be a 2-hour surgery, ended up being 4.5 hours, and that doctor came and sat on the bed, and he said, listen, he goes, you must have been in pain 10 years ago. And he said, because I went in here only expecting this new stuff. He goes, and when I got in there, he goes, I saw damage from 10 years ago. He goes, and I could tell. He goes, you had cartilage damage, you had ligament damage, you had muscle damage. He goes, so I went in, I repaired everything from then and the new injuries. And he was like, why didn't you have that taken care of? And I remember, and they showed me everything. I burst into tears with the doctor. I said, nobody believed me. And there we are. The masculine energy. My gym teacher, masculine energy, didn't believe me. My parents didn't believe me. My family didn't believe me. People just didn't believe me. And I was in my truth. So if there's a child in pain in your life, please listen to your child. Okay? Because if you're having pain, you're not going to be faking that. So I've been going through that process of healing that, because it's still stuck in the mechanics of the knee. It's stuck in from that lifetime. And so it's been a process, and I've done the forgiveness. But here's the thing I want you all to understand. Not only were they not believing me, right? Okay, and being treated like that, but I, in turn, as a little girl and a teenager, and I went back and I resented those people for not believing me. I was in so much pain. I resented them. I had to go through the feelings of hating the doctor for saying what he said. So all those things had to come up to be revealed, to be healed for what I had back towards them, because that's what we do. Okay? So I had to forgive myself and I had to forgive them, and it was the process. And as I've been going through that, it's getting better. It's still swollen, so I'm looking and diving in to see if there's anything else. But the trip is going to happen just at the specific time that I'm being shown now. So yes, I'll let you know that. And that's what that is. That's what's been happening, and yeah, my Patreon people know about it. Many blessings. Karashnama. Okay, I have another Robin sprained her ankle. Aw. Okay, well, look deep in and see what that's connected to, because the physical things that are coming up, they're not just that you just did that. There is something that is happening. And I'm seeing people are signing up for the webinar Shakina and I are doing. I haven't even, there's so much going on. I have my phone, I need to just move it and close it now because I just had my notes. I'm going to do some more transmissions and bring through some more things that are coming in to help you at this moment now. Hello, Crystal. I cannot give you advice for menopause because I never went through it. I didn't have it. The only thing I can say, okay, ladies, hold yourself in a high frequency and a high vibration. And I know that might sound like, oh, it's easy for you, because that's as the expanded version of myself that I am. I came in that way and came online that way in 2015. And that's when all of my gifts and abilities, I've been awake since a child. I've always been a healer since birth. The expanded version like amplified those abilities and gifts, and more came online. And I hold a high frequency for the planet. So if you shift your frequency and vibration, menopause to me is a program. It's a program. I experienced none of it. And I'm saying this out here for the public now. Never had it. I never had it. I had none of it. So don't fall into the trap of that. Yeah, your body's going to change, the physical thing, but also you can actually extend the amount of time that you actually are still going through menses. I didn't stop until a lot farther than other people. I'm not going to put my age out there either, because I don't even know how old I am anymore. I don't know my youth. Okay, so let's go ahead. Makiara ashna sura sutnara inda. All right. Yes, thank you. V, thank you for saying that. Oh, Sherry, same with you, but for the dentist. Okay. Okay. Hello, Shirley. I'm glad you're meeting people. Hello, Maggie. Hello, Shika. All right. So for those of you that missed the beginning, you'll want to go back and watch, because there's already been a transmission with activation. So after this is done. Maka. Different kinds of walk-ins. Yeah, there is. So from what I know with the different walk-ins, there's for me, it's the same soul. I'm the same soul. I'm the same person. It's just the expanded version of myself that came in. The other version of myself, basically, you can say it's like a life-death transformation. My guide said it is an NDE. It's like a near-death experience. It's the same thing, because you come in, you come back. Even after near-death experiences, people come back completely different. Okay, they've woken up. I've been awake my whole life, so that wasn't something for me. But it was for me to to get out there because I'm a wayshower, a teacher, a healer, an activator, an initiator of change, a grid worker, you know, of all these things on my plate that I am. And it's because of all the past lives, the masteries in the past lives. You all have masteries, okay? So when this version came in, it's my mastered being that came in with all the masteries, and they just boom, boom, boom came online. So you can have, from what I know, okay, and from what I've seen, there can be people who completely leave the body through the death process and another soul. You have to have an agreement that someone can do this with your body, though. You have to have an agreement that someone else can come in and take over in that body. But it has to be, from what I've seen, it has to be a specific level of love and light and a frequency. It can't be something lesser than what that person already was, if that makes sense. And so that person won't know anything that the previous person in that body was. So that's what I know. But other than that, the other walk-ins are like the one that I had, which is also like I said, like the near-death experience. It's like the NDE. Okay. So, and my guides actually showed me that it does exist. You may find people go, oh, that's not possible. But I always listen to them because they've saved my life several times. I shouldn't be on this planet right now. If I didn't listen to them, I literally wouldn't be existing right now. So I've always listened to them since I was little. And I think I talked about that on V's show as well. I just did another show with the Beyond the Ordinary with John Burgos. And if you haven't seen that, I think it's on my Instagram. It's on my Facebook. You can go and click the little link and go watch that too. And there's activations and stuff in there. Okay. Oh, Mel, I'm so glad that you listened to that. And so please, Mel, what I want to say. So Mel's saying that she needed to hear that about me when I was little because her son is always in pain. So please know this. As a child, I think, did I talk about? No, it's on my Patreon. I really go into depth on my Patreon. I do, you know, a lot of stuff on their healings, activations every month. These people are so advanced. These souls that are on my Patreon are so advanced now in their process. They go out of there and they look at other people and they're like, wow, your master classes, everything you're doing is advancing us so much more than other people. It's from all the intelligence that comes in, the divine intelligence. So I went in depth on my Patreon about, as a child, I was always in pain. And the reason that was is from being what we call transmuter. I don't know why I keep getting freaky things going on my side on this, but a transmuter on the planet, transformer. So we transform the energies around us. So if we're in an area where it's dense energy or people are negative or negative behaviors or whatever, something's going on, as a child, you transform the energy, but sometimes that energy, that vibration can get stuck in the little one's physical body, and it can create huge amounts of pain. And as you know, 5-year-old, 6-year-old, you don't know that this is going on with you. You don't know exactly what it is if you don't have awakened parents. For me, the only way I felt better is if I was outside on the earth. And there were times where I remember just going out and laying in the grass. I miss grass, by the way. Sedona doesn't have grass. I would lay on the grass and just start looking at the clouds. And my guides would show me all kinds of images and things in the clouds. And they still do that to me now. So know that with your child, let that child be on the earth. Get them in the natural waters, not a pool. Get them in the natural waters because it cleanses and heals. If you put your child in a bath, also, if they take a bath, give them a salt bath, because it helps clear the aura and things like that. But yeah, pay attention to that. So don't put that aside. The kids are really in pain. They're not going to lie. Okay, great. Okay, very good. Galactic Earth Starship. Inherited epilepsy. Do I have advice on inherited epilepsy? We cannot give you medical information, but what we will say for you is epilepsy is connected to your neural pathways, your neurotransmitters. If there is a chemical imbalance within your body, in your body's bloodstream, all right, in your body's energy system, in your body's nervous system, because each amplifies one another. And much of this is connected to chemical and radiation. So if you have what you would say inherited some kind of dis-ease from a parent or whomever has previous to you had it, it would be because you're still carrying the chemical imbalance. So look into this into yourself and look at the ways that you can actually heal and clear the chemical imbalance within you. For a lot of persons, the heavy metals are creating these diseases. And you already know what is going on in your skies and in your foods and in your waters. It is up to you to take that first step to heal yourself, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Blame no one, because when you do, you create more obstacles and the healing does not occur as fast as it would. This is all we have to say. Okay. I hope that helps you. I didn't expect to do that. Okay, so this is what I do on my Patreon every month, everyone. This, if you've got questions, you want healing, you want answers, you want activations, please. It's fabulous. You have access to so much stuff. Let me see. Like city lights in the world. The light centers I am hearing are coming on board like city lights in the world. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Shirley, but everyone's a pillar of light. And so you would be creating a light center within yourself. So I'm not really sure. Sedona is known as the crystal city. There's a huge crystal city here. And I don't mean they're selling crystals. What I mean is, for those of us that can see it, there is literally a hovering crystal city. And it's a city of light. Okay. Karashnama. I will say hello to Shikina, yes. Okay, I'm just seeing what everybody's saying. Thank you, Frosted Fluke. That's very nice. Frosted Fluke. That's cute. BA, voice on channeling divine feminine. That's something that I would have to go deeply into that in sessions or on Patreon. So, and just so everybody knows, my sessions are not open just yet, so don't run out and try and book anything. They've been closed for a couple months just because I'm really focusing on the knee, and also I'm focusing on my Patreon people right now. So, all right, so let's go ahead and do this. Tika altura manash nara era khant amaraki. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm Jornstadt Sinov. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right. The heart opening is painful. Okay, I'm gonna after that I'm gonna stop looking at the chat because they want this transmission to come in. That's normal when you have an expanded heart opening. It hurts, but when you flow through it, okay, when it hurts, it's because there's deep pains in the heart from something that has happened in this lifetime that you need to go within and take a look at. You need to feel in and see, how heart pain was created for you. It could have been the death of a loved one. It could have been, like I said before, somebody doesn't believe in you when you're in your truth. It could be so many different things. So you need to look in and dive in deeply into yourself and see why you would have so much pain, because you need to heal the heart. all right? You've got to heal everything that's connected to the heart that's created pain. So there's going to be an emotion, all right, from a past trauma or event in your life that's creating that pain that is coming up now. And that's why you're having it. And this is how we heal. We have to heal the event or the trauma that's connected to the emotion in order to go forward and for the pain to release, if that makes sense. And it's in the subconscious. So, and I know I do that in sessions, but they're closed right now. I will be announcing when they're opening in my newsletter coming up next week. So I'm also going to be doing something new that I'm very excited about, but I'm not going to say on here because it's still in the works. It's something new for everyone. I'm happy. Okay, I need to get some water and then we're going to go. All right, everybody, please now just go ahead and say out loud, I now align and drop into my divine sacred heart. Feel yourself. What you're doing is you're leaving that false identity, ego, and you're aligning with your true energy system. You're aligning and you're dropping into that sacred heart. And you can feel the expansion of it. You can feel it open. And you can feel the love. You can feel that bliss. That's who you are. That's your divine energy. That's who you are all the time. That's who you are when you are not busy in your day with the 3D stuff. This is who you are, and this is what we're obtaining to be in this life all the time. This is who we always were shining as in Lemuria. This is the energy and the frequency that we are returning to. Returning to love. Mieszania saramoja. Feel your heart, beloveds. Tarashta kiarashent. Mirashtene krasna sutta. Famorname. Natu. Amor. Mai. Karamsha. Satura. Haf irchent. Marasket irashter. Ar und irosh udech. Mus udende. Pirachum. Marent irisht urusht arash kai. Samba erish am urnana her utne etas. Por urnama leantache. Kas et iris tat ira. Oria now shor. Mahachen. Naskit ira or am enta. Marushte ira as am achka. Avi. Slantiara maraham yako. Ma apa ko nakata et ir oskurus. Oi. She. La tu durang tarastan yara tura Amor. Achanne is achanne ash. Akanner utne om uchi. Na, usat, Nikitas, Takitas, Nikitas, Usa mama tokatin. Mari. Oh, I gotta love the fairies. Arachana, Marasanta, Ned. Okay, is there anything else, please? Ka Omaa. Some of you might feel expansion in your crown or your third eye. Ka'ahuama. Mahoa a'apa. Apuakia. Kuhana ma'ati. Pukateki it ish. Maha'aoa. Maha'ane'ene. Me it in ane. Naha. Mohete or. All is well. Namaste. Many blessings. Sending all divine love and mother energy. Please understand that all of you are the mother. The mother is all of us. We are Gaia, so you therefore are mother. Anyone claiming to be the divine mother on the earth is holding themselves in a frequency and pattern of the past. All are divine mother. There is no one individual on this planet that can claim this. Please be aware of those that have not been in your truth in your spiritual communities. Though we adore all of you for the work that you've come to do, please have discernment. They've done their jobs in showing what is the truth and what is not the truth. But when human beings on your planet take thousands of dollars and millions of dollars from souls that are dying, claiming they could heal them, and instead they give them falsified drink of water, please be careful. Know your truth. Dive into your heart. You must be able to feel the energy of love. These persons are being uprooted all over your planet. And it is time. And in God's grace, they will take on their own karma. We are giving you this information because there will be more and more truth arising through this month and the rest of this year. Be careful with what you read. If it does not resonate, if it does not feel good, walk away. Allow yourself to shine from within. Allow yourself to know your divine wisdom will lead you home. We are one with the divine creator of all that is you, as I am. And in this divine frequency is where all things flow, in love, in grace, in light. Tasata urastikira pasata, moroshnamara anta, nachin, amora, amora, aki. Your heart is the key. Super dehydrated when I channel. So, all right, everybody, this would be my May video. Because I said I'm just going to be doing this from now on. And it's just when I feel the transmission, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to be doing it that way. And anything else that comes on will be a bonus. So I hope you all received. Please allow yourself, Kayanama, 14 days to allow the activations to fully integrate at the cellular level for you that came through today. For those of you that came on late, go back and watch again because there's already been another transmission and all kinds of information for May. I will have a second month of video for the Patreon members. Also, Shakina and I are doing a webinar. It's on my website. I haven't posted it yet, you guys. I'm just like, I'm doing the moment thing. It was in my newsletter. If you do not get the newsletter, I said there was a huge channeling in there from the Lyrans. Sign up for it and get it. I only send it once a month, but this month I'm going to actually send twice because I have some big announcements and I'm announcing the sessions when they're coming online, but a different session that's coming in because my abilities have just shifted big time. So, all right, I love you all. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Megan, Felicia. I've seen you. Okay, Maggie. Hello, Diane. Hello. So, in love and grace, let's remain in our hearts. This planet is changing, and we are a big part of it. Our work here as humans is to be in our divinity, to be in joy, to live life. And no matter what's going on this planet, we still need to remain and have fun and be in joy, because we're shifting, we're bringing that balance to where there is no joy, if that makes sense. That's how we're doing this. So even though other countries may be in war, and that's been going on for thousands of years, it's just that you have media now that shows you everything. Just because that's going on, yes, you can contribute to help them in a way, but the biggest contribution is you being happy, you laughing, you being in love, you being in joy. And if you financially can help people, you know, sending so that the children have food and stuff, absolutely do that. But we have to create that harmonic balance. And for all of you listening now, that's exactly why you're listening. So, okay, there's so much happening. There's more coming. And we're blessed to be here. We really are. Okay. All right. Blessed Mother's Day to all of you that are mothers out there. It is a wonderful day, and even if you don't get in, or you don't get along with your mother for whatever, put that aside. That's from the 3D ego, and remember that she birthed you and brought you to this planet for reasons that you need to be here. And for those of you that do get along with your mother, that's fantastic. I hope that you fill your hearts with love and do something absolutely wonderful and cherish the memories. Okay? All right. Many blessing. Kuturash namana anachanaki mai. Mayanama for the mother. Blessings, everyone.